Internet. How are you today? You good? Probably you're not good, and that's the reason why you clicked this video. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay for you to say that you're not doing well right now, because a lot of us aren't, and that's all right. There's a lot of reasons to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, sad, angry, worried, paranoid. Just the whole gamut is fine right now. And maybe you're like me and you've basically lost your job because of all this. And if you are in that boat, I will just say that, probably this isn't the first time you've been out of work in your life, and we're going to get through it together. I'm applying for jobs. Rent strikes are happening. Late fees are being taken off of things. You can pay your bills late. Comment down below if you have been unsuccessful with getting any sort of assistance, and we can see what type of resources we can pull together for you. Because, for me, a couple of my bills, even ones that I plan on still paying on time, but like my internet and my car insurance, and I think one more that I'm forgetting, said that I actually had until April 30th to pay instead of by April 1st. So that was pretty nice of them to do that, and hopefully, people who are out of work and can't pay their rent, you cannot be evicted right now. If your landlord tries to evict you, that is unlawful because courts are shut down right now. So just be very careful. Don't sign anything that anyone tries to give you in terms of paying your rent or your utilities. People may come to your door, your neighbors may come to your door and ask you to sign something for a rent strike. That's up to you whether to sign or not. I'm just saying, don't sign anything that your landlord comes to you with, because at this time, you can't guarantee anything, and neither can they. So, but I'm getting off topic. I'm getting a little too specific here into rent when it's bigger than that. It's bigger than the bills we have or the jobs that we've lost. It's way bigger than that. And I just wanted to say that if you are for any reason feeling like you're not being productive enough, like you're sleeping too much, or like you're just unable to even do the simplest of tasks right now, there's a reason for that. This is collective trauma that is happening to the planet. Whether or not you believe that the news is being reported on accurately, whether or not you believe where this virus came from, and I'm not going to share any of my thoughts on that. You know why? Because it doesn't matter. Because regardless of what we think about it, this situation is happening to everyone, to all of us. And so it's just a matter of how do we survive this? Because in my opinion, that is the number one goal of all this, is to survive. So if you're still breathing, then good job. You've already done everything that you need to. Don't listen to all these people being like, oh, you have to get a hobby or learn a new skill or, find a side hustle. Don't listen to that garbage. Don't listen to it. Now, what I will say is that if you've been waiting for any sort of sign to make a change in your life, or to take initiative on something, or to try something you've never tried before, this is your sign. You are not going to get a bigger one, okay? But that's not to say that you have to do anything. If you feel moved to, you totally should. Don't talk yourself out of trying anything right now that can be done within your own home, or can be done safely under social distancing, because that is in fact the best thing to do right now. Is listen, just sit with yourself and be like, what do I want today? What do I want to do? Do I want to create something? Do I want to clean something? Do I want to cook something? Like, just listen to what your body feels like doing and just say fuck it to the rest. I know that this is a privileged mindset with people who do have bills to pay, but at the same time, we're all in between a rock and a hard place right now in lots of ways. My money is very quickly running out. I have bills that are stacking up that I cannot pay at the moment, and it's just like, you know what? Instead of consuming myself with the existential dread of how am I going to get through this, instead I'm just looking at this as, oh, for once now there's almost no time constraints being asked of me outside my house. So how can I utilize this time that I'm forced to spend away from people by myself? And, it's not been that bad for me, because I'm not looking at it as, oh, I have to learn new skills and make all this money and blah, blah. I'm just looking at it as getting to know myself better and getting to know people around me better, by, following up with their social media and watching and reading more content, and, just texting people more, having conversations via text or via phone or via, whatever chat mechanism you prefer. And that can be really cool. It doesn't have to be this, oh, woe is me quarantine. And I really have appreciated, I don't have sources for these, but off the top of my head, but I saw them on Instagram, memes saying that if you think that it's difficult to stay in your house and, be able to do whatever you want basically inside your own house, that you're hypocritical if you don't also support prison abolition. Because guess what is a lot worse than being quarantined at home? Being in prison. And you might say, well, that's for criminals. We all do things that are considered crimes in certain places, okay? I don't want to hear it, all right? It's just a certain type of people being asked to rehabilitate into society and serve time. And then the rest of us just sort of get to do it like weed. I just smoked a legal blunt, but in some places that will still get you put in jail. Why? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. A point, but I think I lost it, and this video is too long already. But basically, the only takeaway that I'm really asking everyone to have is just get to know yourself better, get to know the people around you better, and give yourself permission to just feel things that are all across the spectrum of human emotion, and not just the ones that capitalism has told us are acceptable, because there's a lot. And it's not weak to cry. Actually, crying is something that takes a lot of guts. So, thanks for watching. I'm one half of Chamberlamps, and I love you.